Hello everyone, welcome to my Substack. I have to thank Krahor for this. He built my Substack. And we have this idea where he and the community will put some questions and I will answer them for all of you, for the good or for the bad. I hope for the good. So I will start with the first question, and the only one I have for now, which is, nowadays everyone is talking about the law of attraction. Do you think we can manifest anything we want? Okay, first of all, we have to take this question under its current context. What do people usually understand by the law of attraction? Especially famous in New Age circles. In the mainstream, we are talking about someone who, grab this better, who wants to, he lacks money. Someone lacks money and naturally wishes for money. So he thinks that he is rich. And by thinking that he is rich, or she, that person will become rich. So they write it down and stick it in the fridge, and they look at the fridge often. And the idea is that the thought of being rich is like the state of being rich, and the like attracts like. The law of attraction. This is simplistic and actually wrong, and even, I would say, likely it will do more bad than good. So let's speak arithmetically. The minus and the plus. They circulate around each other, or electricity and magnetism. Arithmetically speaking, electricity attracts electricity only in that electricity seeks magnetism, and magnetism attracts magnetism in order to invite electricity. So the first principle here is actually that opposites attract each other, not that like attracts like. Like attracts like because of this greater mission that is towards the opposite. In the human being, this active or plus and passive minus is manifested as the conscious, which is active, and the subconscious, which is passive, or that is passive. Here you can meet my cat. So when we think, because these opposites work together and circulate around each other, someone who lacks money, when this person thinks about the necessity of having money, that person is actually manifesting this necessity. So when the person wants money and writes it down, that person will want money. it doesn't mean that person will have money. On the contrary, usually. This is to say, when someone looks at the fridge and reads something like, I have a lot of money, what the subconscious of the person will be manifesting is the lack of money this person has, and which is the drive behind this thought. Subconscious does not care about the thought, but the drive behind it. In Hermeticism, we go around this by taking time and space out of the equation of the quality of our thoughts. So, for instance, if someone reads in the fridge, I have a lot of money, and he projects, I will have money. One day I will have a lot of money because I have faith in this. And this is one day, never now. If we remove time and space, then we are transported to the principle of wealth. So this is pure wealth. It has nothing to do with your personal life and your relative life. And thus you attract the principle, and now the principle will attract the state of this principle. Being rich, that is being in terms of principle, will attract the state of this being, which is wealth. It will manifest, the universal will manifest personal and relative. Universal wealth, the principle of wealth, will manifest personal and relative richness in your life. Is it unlimited? Unlikely. We live mortal lives, and everything dies. Now, this is just to mention what this law of attraction is and how it works. It's not the like attracts like. So you see, in the that's being and state, they are opposites, and they work around each other and attract each other. But the quality is transported from one to the other, linking these opposites. In hermetic terms, what you are doing when you remove time and space from your thought is that you are merging your conscious and subconscious, and creating the so-called electromagnetic fault in terms of mental principles. So it's no longer electricity and magnetism separately. This is another law entirely. What the law of attraction means in that the like attracts like is this fusion, this electromagnetic fusion. And this is what works. Now, the real question here is, do you think we can manifest anything we want? Now we enter yet another view. And before I get to that, let me just give you a human example of this law of attraction thing. Because some people might think that when we remove time and space from the subconscious, then we have incredible magical powers that will manifest everything we want. So, okay, one day I go to the casino, and I'm actually needing money. I don't go there to play. I go there to feed on the energy of the casino. and meet someone. And I am using this, I am removing time and space from my subconscious and attracting wealth. So I meet someone, a CEO, with a lot of money, and this person gets fascinated by me. All I have to do is be with the right presence and guide him in his own wish to work with me and share his wealth with me. So this created a situation in which I worked with him for about 5 years. It gave me enough time to work for myself only. Now, is this because of my so-called magical thinking? Because magic doesn't have a lot to do with magical thinking, this popular term from sociology and so on. Magic is more about philosophy and its application. And what's really happening is people who really do this thing well will at first see things manifest that they will think miraculous, and it's a good feeling, miracle, that it brings wonderment. But what I am trying to get to is that it wasn't my thought that manipulated this person. This thought manipulated me and my faculties, and align everything so that I would get what I wanted, because I was in the right state and in the right presence. And I did actually a good performance. And that's what happened. So what this manifests is alignment, in the sense that your faculties all are working for the same thing, and the more you progress in magic, the more you become aware of these faculties. Some of them you have never sensed them before practicing magic or hermeticism or whatever your path to enlightenment and self-realization is. It brings awareness to all these aspects, and the more self-aware you become, the more introspection you do, the more you know that nothing happens by chance, and not because of magical thought, but because you understand which mechanisms are working to manifest things. Bad things or good things, doesn't matter. Now, do you think we can manifest anything we want, is the question, and we return to that. Now, this law is brought about by Neville Goddard. I hope that's how the name is spelled, as a theory. And this person has a good background in theosophy, and necessarily because of theosophy in Hermeticism, which drinks a lot from theosophy and from the East. And speaking of the East, we in some currents of Hinduism and especially Saivism, I hope that's how we say it in English, the philosophies connected to Shiva, we, each of us, is Shiva, the ultimate supreme being, the ultimate I, the God who created everything in order to experience himself. So what we are talking about here is the so-called I am. Why in these thoughts and formulations about the law of attraction, you say, I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am rich, whatever. You always begin by I am, but the secret, pun intended, the secret is in the I am and nothing else. I am, this is God, this is Shiva. What does being, pure being, want? To be. And to be, the Supreme Being must experience himself. So what being wants is for everything to be. Everything. The state of existence itself. So, can we manifest anything we want? No. We can manifest everything we want, because what we want is everything that exists as it is. That's what we really want, and the more we know ourselves, the more we realize this. We are being, we are I am. So I'm sorry if I disappoint you.